Hi everyone, thank you for coming to Ausi.Darshan. I've been living in Australia for nearly 3 years now, and if you've been following my journey, you know that I landed a job in Australia directly from India and I've made a job switch as well, which means I'm probably the right person to share some tips on how you can search for jobs or switch jobs if you want to. Let's get started with some pointers that will help you right away. Platforms to apply. Some of the most popular job portals here in Australia are LinkedIn, Indeed, and Seek. Personally, I strongly recommend LinkedIn for experienced professionals. It's the platform through which I receive the interview calls for both my jobs. Indeed is pretty good as well. For graduates, entry-level candidates, or those looking for internships, I also suggest using the Grad Connection job portal. Second, recruitment or employment agencies. Recruitment agencies or consultancies are not companies that hire for jobs within their own organization. Instead, they are third-party organizations that act as intermediaries connecting employers with job seekers. Essentially, companies hire these agencies to find qualified candidates to fill their job vacancies. Some well-known recruitment agencies in Australia are Hayes, Robert Half, Robert Walters. You can submit your resume on their websites or search for jobs on their websites and apply through them. The agency will then forward your resume to the companies they feel are a good fit for you based on your experience and skill set. And since these agencies earn a commission or a cut whenever they successfully onboard a candidate to their client, they are highly motivated and enthusiastic to find the right fit for both the company and the candidate. This makes it a win-win situation for both. If you know any other recruitment agencies that have helped you out, please share their names in the comments to help each other out. Third, apply to as many jobs as possible. This goes without saying. The more jobs you apply for, the higher chances you have for receiving the interview calls. Set a daily target and aim to apply to at least 10 job opportunities on a daily basis. Tweak your resume based on the job that you're applying for. Now, as I mentioned earlier, while applying to a large number of jobs is important, quantity alone is not enough. Quality matters just as much. Simply submitting the same resume to every job role isn't going to help you much. If you find that a job matches your profile, update your resume based on the job description and add a few keywords from the job description to your resume to grab the attention of the recruiter. For example, if I came across this job opening of security consultant that matches my profile, I would first skim through the roles defined in the job description and include the keywords like security design, ISO 31000 from here to my resume. Recruiters usually spend just a few seconds to skim through the resume. So make sure your resume clearly mentions the skills and the experience they are looking for. This will help you catch their attention and improve your chances of getting an interview call. I've made a detailed video on how to write a resume and how to grab the attention of the recruiter. Link will be in the description. In that video, I've also attached the resume template that helped me find these jobs, so you can also download those templates and use for yourself. Fifth, cover letter. In most cases, a cover letter is not mandatory to be attached with your job application because you're anyway attaching your resume, which has all your professional details. However, it is still recommended to attach it because it acts as a brief snapshot of your qualifications, achievements, and interest in the role. I've already created a video explaining how to write a cover letter along with a downloadable cover letter template, so I won't go into detail here. If you'd like to learn more, check out that video. Its link will be in the description. Sixth, know your visa and its conditions. You should realize that not every job opening might be for you. And it's not because of your qualifications, but because of your visa. Every employer does not accept applications with every visa. Many employers prefer candidates with unrestricted work rights, so they may not consider applications from people with visas that have work restrictions. So I recommend applying for only the ones that are relevant as per your visa. Don't waste your time applying for the jobs you won't even be considered for. I'll explain. If you are on a student visa, which is subclass 500, you have work restrictions under this visa type, which means you are only allowed to work for 48 hours per 2 weeks, which is 24 hours per week, as opposed to the full-time positions where you have to work for at least 37 hours per week. So you certainly can't be eligible for full-time jobs, right? Your application is unlikely to be considered here because obviously you cannot meet the required hours of working. So focus on the roles or job opportunities that align with your visa conditions and permitted work hours. Keep a track of your job applications. I recommend keeping a track of the jobs you've applied to. It helps to understand how well your applications are performing. Tracking allows you to analyze whether you're being successful for a particular type of role or not. If you notice more rejections than expected, there is a high possibility that the recruiters are not finding your resume appropriate for the job that you're applying to. So you really need to get your resume in sync with the job that you're applying to. Monitoring application status gives insight into how recruiters are perceiving your resume and your qualifications for their job requirement. To track your applications, you can either monitor your emails for updates or check the company's career pages. I personally prefer using the company's career page as it shows the status of all the jobs that I've applied to on one screen. Keep your LinkedIn updated. LinkedIn is like your Facebook or Instagram, but for your professional life. Make sure your profile is updated with your current job, skills, and achievements. Many recruiters contact candidates directly via LinkedIn if they think that the candidate profile matches with one of their job openings. So keep your LinkedIn updated and also keep checking your LinkedIn messages to see whether you've been contacted by any of the recruiters. Even you can use LinkedIn to message the recruiters. I've already covered this in this video in detail. Link will be in description. You can also select open to work on LinkedIn to let the recruiters know that you are actively looking out for a job. That was all for this video. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I generally get back to each and every comment. I've made tons of videos that might help you in your Australia journey, so you can watch those as well. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.